بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب زدني علما.
Now the final step will be step 3. We will be downloading that issued certificate. Like in the previous step, what we did, we have issued the CSR, we have generated the CSR, and then we said that particular CA is going to issue the certificate for with that. It's a kind of signed identity certificate which is being issued by the CA. So in the third step, we are going to download that issued CA. So to do that, we need to go back to the CA server homepage. So this is my CA server homepage. And here we need to click on this view the status of the pending certificate request. When you click on this, then you will see the certificate what you want to view. Now this is the one which we did just now. When you click on this, once you click on this option, it is going to show you want to download the certificate, because now what we are doing is whatever the certificate which is being issued by the CA for vManage, we are going to download that and we are going to install that on the vManage. So we are going to select this code 64 encoded format, and then we are going to say download the certificate. Now this downloaded certificate, let's save it. And if I go back to open up the folder, the name will be this. So I can go ahead and rename this to some other name so that I can easily differentiate the certificates. So I'm going to say vManage cert. And once you rename it, then what I need to do is I need to open this with a notepad, because now this is the certificate signed by the CA. Okay. Now this is my CSR, the vManage CSR, which is being signed by the CA. So I'm going to copy this code of vManage. So open and copy this one and go back to the vManage. Now we need to install this certificate, which is being signed by the CA. So for this, we need to go back to the settings. Again, we need to get back to the settings, probably here. Administrator settings. Let's click on this option. So sorry, not administration settings. We need to get back to the configuration and certificates. Not there. We need to get back to the configuration tab. So this is your configuration tab, I think this one. And inside the configuration tab, we need to go back to the certificates. So the certificates, we need to go back to this certificate option. There is an option called install certificate here. But first we need to go back to the controllers tab. By default, it shows you this. So on the top, you'll find the option called install the certificate. Now this is the certificate we are going to install of the vManage, which is being issued by the CA, signed by the CA. Click on that and paste the code and click on install. And once I do this, I should see the certificate status of the controllers. And after some time, you should see the status should be green. So it shows the process in progress. Verify the status of the controller, and you can see the success option here. So this basically says that the controller certificate is being installed. So this is your process. That's the final step. So in the final step, what we did is we install the vManage certificate. So let us quickly review the 3 steps what we did here. Now the first step, what we need to do is we need to install the root CA. Because in order to trust the certificates issued by the CA, whatever the root CA certificate, that should be installed on all the devices, not only on the vManage, the same process on the vSmart and the vBond, but it will be differently done because we do it from the vManage here. So that's what we did. So for that, we need to go to the CA and download that root certificate and then copy paste or paste that inside the enterprise CA. That's what we did in the first step. And the second step, what we did is we need to make sure that this particular CSR we need to generate, and then we need to send this CSR to the CA. Of course, we open the certificates authority server, and then we request the CA from here, and then we are going to sign it. So the CA is going to sign and provides an identity certificate. So in the final step, what we have to do is whatever the identity certificate which is being issued, we need to copy this and install this certificate inside the vManage. So probably this certificate will be used as a identity certificate for the vManage. So whenever the vManage is trying to contact other devices like vBond or the vSmart, so it's going to use this certificate which is being signed by the enterprise CA. So in all the controllers, we have the root certificate installed. So which means they are going to trust each other certificates.